Skill-based matchmaking, a topic that has been very hot in the Apex Legends community. Why is skill-based matchmaking in the game? Well, today I've got some answers for you guys from the Apex developers, but more importantly, I'm going to be telling you guys why, unfortunately, skill-based matchmaking is the future for gaming. Not only for Apex Legends, but also for other games that have launched and games that are due to come out within 2020. So before we jump into today's video, be sure to scroll down, drop a like, and secondly, be sure to comment your thoughts on skill-based matchmaking. I would just like to express my opinion before getting into the video. I am against skill-based matchmaking. I think it's very unfair for the above average players that probably want a break from playing ranked mode, and going into pubs almost feels like they're playing ranked mode, so they need to find another way around it. But let's just go to Twitter and have a look at this systems designer. He basically said that skill-based matchmaking will become a normal thing for most multiplayer games, and the reason why is because it helps out 80 to 90% of the community and keeps them interested in playing the game. And from a business point of view, that is the only thing that you should be focusing on, keeping more people playing the game and interested in the game, and skill-based matchmaking is doing that perfectly. Now, I'd just like to say the social community, such as people that go on Twitter, Reddit, people that watch YouTube videos about Apex Legends, YouTubers, streamers, we probably make up about 10% of the amount of people that actually play Apex Legends, maybe 20%, but that is probably max. There are about 80% of people that play Apex Legends that take part in no interaction outside of the game. So as much as we want to complain to the developers and put our point across that we don't like skill-based matchmaking, we need to remember that we're only a minority compared to the amount of people that actually play Apex Legends on a daily basis. So it's very unlikely that they're going to remove skill-based matchmaking purely because the YouTubers, the streamers, everyone on Twitter wants it removed. The fact that skill-based matchmaking helps keep the retention of 80 to 90% of consumers is actually quite a big deal, and this is why we see it in majority of games such as Fortnite, even Call of Duty Modern Warfare. It's because of the retention, and the beginners that are going onto the game for the first time are going to be having a very good experience, as they're going to be playing other players that are also probably beginners or below average players, meaning that their experience is going to be very good and they're likely to return to the game at a later stage. And as a business, this is the most important thing, not just with gaming but also with products and other things in everyday life. You want your consumer to return to your business and you want to increase that player base, and skill-based matchmaking without a doubt definitely helps increase the player count. We see it with other games like Fortnite. Fortnite is currently under fire because of the whole skill-based matchmaking problem. Now, a game like Fortnite has such a high skill gap. If a new player that has never played Fortnite before went into a normal lobby, they would probably have such a bad experience and would never want to return to the game again, and I personally wouldn't blame them. Now, the senior systems designer did say that the developers were looking into how to improve skill-based matchmaking to help everyone rather than just the majority, and one thing I can come up with is completely revamping how ranked works. Currently, if an above average player decides that they want to play ranked mode after not playing it, then they're going to be put in the lowest rank, and this happens quite a lot. Good players just decide that they want to start playing ranked mode, so one way to change it is to do it how Rocket League does it, that you have to play 10 games or play 5 games, and then after that it determines how well you did in them last games, and then it will put you into a rank with similar skilled players. That way good players don't have to start from the bottom and they can go up depending how well they did in them first few games. Rocket League has the rank system completely sussed, and I would love them to introduce something that can determine how good you are and then put you in that suitable rank, so that way there will never be a crossover with above average and below average players, and beginners will be able to get some good practice. That way they can leave the standard playlist alone, and if beginners want to get used to the game, they can play ranked mode and guarantee that they get drawn against other players of the same skill level once they've completed the first 10 qualifying matches. Of course, that's just an idea, but it honestly looks like skill-based matchmaking won't be going anywhere anytime soon. It's helping games out so much, and games are growing just because of skill-based matchmaking, so I guess it's something you either need to adapt with or just don't play the game at all. I really do hope that there will be a compromise, but as stated earlier, they don't really need to compromise because it's helping 80 to 90% of the players, which is something a business wants. So it's going to be very unlikely that we'll see a change in skill-based matchmaking, but only time will tell. So be sure to leave me your thoughts down below in the comment section. Are you a beginner? Do you actually prefer skill-based matchmaking? I haven't spoken to any people that actually are with skill-based matchmaking, so if you're one of them people watching this video, be sure to let me know down below in the comment section. If you guys did enjoy today's video, go ahead, drop a like, and be sure you're subscribing if you're currently not subscribed to the channel. I'm going to wrap this video up here. Thank you all for watching this Apex Legends video. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll catch all of you guys out in another brand new Apex Legends video.